Hi
Hey
guys!
guys.
Welcome back to the guest list.
We are so hashtag.
Do y'all notice anything
back.
different? Anything different
Hashtag-
at all?
Uh,
Mama a gay behind you.
Mama, the flag
Mama,
is
a pride
behind
behind
you.
you.
Mama.
It's our Pride episode.
Yay!
Happy Pride!
I ain't even gay for real.
My
It's
shirt
not
is
even-
two women kissing.
I ain't even gay for real. Like, you don't even.
You're
you
the
don't even
straightest
see.
person I know.
Duh. Like,
Duh.
bro, like, you've never seen a straighter person than me, bro.
I haven't. I want to say Happy Pride Month, and I want to say Happy Pride Month to Bryce and Zach on Love Island.
See, I haven't even been watching, so she know more than I do. Okay, she know more than I do.
So, they have been gay as hell. Bryce
Oh my
looked in
God!
his pants.
Are Bryce and Zach the ones that have like the picture going around right now, where like one is like holding like
Yes, he was holding him up and like all up in his like dick area, like basically fucking him on the bed. And they exchanged each other, like they looked at his dick. Like he pulled his pants out and then looked at his dick.
You know what? A little yaoi ain't never.
Yaoi
hurt
Island.
Nobody. A little yaoi ain't never. Me, myself, and I like to partake in a little bit of yaoi. But honestly, that's really crazy because there's been a lot of yaoi and yuri.
There
Love
has
Island.
been, yes.
Because the girls been
girls
getting
have been
freaked out.
kissing,
They've
yeah.
been getting freaked out because I'm like, everybody know that the girls finer than the dudes on there. So
I feel like, I don't know, I feel like the girls aren't as about it as last season. I feel like Shelly wanted Sierra for a second there. Like she was like low key.
That plot line was really serious.
Yeah.
Oh guys, we forgot to announce one of our new hosts coming fresh and hot off the press. Okay, our newest host.
Yeah, you guys might have noticed.
You know, I don't think you can miss him, but we have our newest addition. This is Domo.
This is Domo.
Domo, go
say
ahead
hi.
and say hello in the mic. He not feeling it right now. But in addition to our new host, we are your hosts, Cloud
And AJ.
Yay!
Welcome
and
back
the
to
crowd
the guest list.
cheers.
Yes.
And the crowd cheers. This is our honorary twin for the day. Our, well, not our, but we have another one joining us. Okay.
This is the cat episode.
Literally, your two gay sons.
I know.
Well, I guess you only have one. Ooh,
Okay.
Correction.
Well, actually,
Um,
I want to talk about this, but my other cat, Oogie, who just walked by, he is homophobic.
Yes.
Because he is not scared of anything. He's not scared of anything. He's genuinely, like, insane. Doesn't give a fuck about anything. He will jump in your face while you're eating food. He doesn't care. He's not really scared of the vacuum. Nothing like that.
Nothing.
But the one thing that I have found that he literally will get... He's not scared of a spray bottle. But the one thing that will get him to behave... The Kesha fan right behind here.
As soon as he hear a
because it's a
clack, clack,
clacky
clack,
fan,
clack, clack,
and
clack,
when you like
clack,
go like this,
clack, clack.
he gets
Ooh. And just like
and
that.
one of our hosts left.
And just like that.
A little
our
bit of
host-
drama, a little bit of
I know.
hostility
A little
around that
hostility,
topic.
yeah,
But
as
it
soon as we
scares him.
mention Oogie, Domo's like, I ain't even got
Literally.
time for it, for real.
But
okay.
yeah, I joke that he's homophobic because the only thing that he's scared of is a clacky Kesha fan.
Yeah. Just a little bit.
I miss that show.
Just
That
a little.
Kesha show was so fun.
Kesha show.
The Kesha show that we went. The Kesha.
Oh, I thought Kesha had a show. I was like, girl, hold
she
on. Where the
did.
Kesha show? Oh.
Like it was a show.
No, it was a show. It was amazing. If
Yeah.
anyone was in SF and saw Kesha
There was like the
perform in the
surprise
Presidio,
DJ set that
first
she
of all,
did.
ill to the Presidio, but second
was-
of all, yes to Kesha.
It was too many Patagonia jackets. It was the straightest Kesha audience I think I'll ever be in.
Yeah.
But it was beautiful because Magna Carta was DJing and she was singing all of her songs.
Yes.
And it was so fun. It was in
Magna
front of like
Carta
the Golden
was,
Gate Bridge. It was crazy.
Yeah, it was a really, really good show.
Yeah, we get down out here.
We love her doing it for the gays, theys, and all the others. Okay, the
Yes.
LGBTQIA plus. Okay,
yeah.
I guess I'm in the plus.
You're
I
low-key
guess
all the
I
letters.
am the plus.
You're low-key all of the letters.
I'm every homo. It's all in me.
Happy Pride.
Happy Pride, guys. Happy weekend Pride. We're super gay. We love Pride season. We've
Not
been
I.
having a Ooh. Oh.
I'm not gay.
I could have sworn there is a homosexual behind
No.
the screen. You're homosexual.
Mine.
You're homosexual to be exact. But you know, we gonna keep it rolling. We gonna keep it rolling.
Okay.
We gonna keep it. I could have sworn your partner. As soon as we hear partner, we know what time it is. We know what that means,
there's been
girl.
an increase, I think, in straight people saying partner.
There is.
I've been hearing that a lot. I don't know if that's just a San Francisco thing, but like I'm not really fucking with it. Like that was kind of our thing to have. You know what I mean? And I know that's the whole point.
You
of it,
take everything from us.
I know the whole point of it is like, oh well, if straight people say partner too, then you really won't know. But I don't know. It feels like something's being taken from me. Like I'm like, what do you mean partner? And then like Brad shows up, and it's like Brad
Like
is not
Brad.
your partner.
No, like girl, that's your man for real. Okay,
Yeah.
That's your man. The fuck. Yeah, but we're super gay and we're super awesome and we love Pride Month. We've been having so much fun.
I'm so sad we have to disappear at the end of the month.
I know, same.
We're
Literally
gonna have
same.
our fun,
We're literally
but then
gonna
we
just
disappear at the end.
disintegrate into nothingness.
Yeah.
You know, the gays get 1 month.
That's it.
Lesbians
get 1 week or 1 day, I think.
1 day?
Is it 1 day or is there visibility week? Oh no, it's visibility week.
Visibility week. Yeah.
1 week.
But we got plotties, okay? Pride Week is gonna be a movie.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a movie, y'all.
Yeah.
We in the gayest city, okay? We up here in San Francisco, California with it, okay?
Yeah.
It's supposed to be lit. Oh, on one thing I really wanted to touch on. Okay, I'm not gonna say too much, but I will say that Pride last year, the lineup was a lot better. Like, come on now, Saucy Santana with the bust down. The bust down was
dude, we saw
sad ass hoe shake them titties. Hey,
we saw someone get their shit rocked at that show. There was like this crazy fight that wasn't even like a normal fight. Like they literally
baddie
were
style.
leaving baddie style. Like it literally looked like their whole face was about to fall off. Like they were covered in blood, hair pulled out. Like they got down at Saucy Santana. It was crazy. I was like a little lit, and that like immediately sobered me up.
The
like
girls don't be
like,
playing.
What's going
They don't
on?
be playing. You know what? What can we say? Okay.
What can we say?
What can we motherfuckers
like
say?
I love a good fight, but when it starts getting bloody like that, it kind of freaks me out. I'm like, I don't want to see all that. Just let it go. You already won.
It's Pride.
I think they jumped her too. Like it was like multiple people. Yeah.
Cancelled.
That's Saucy Santana.
Wait, the
right
Shaq.
before Saucy
The
Santana.
Shaq meme.
Literally.
The Shaq
Literally.
meme. Pause, guys. Come on. We losing the plot. What are we here for? Do we hear the lyrics? We're bouncing ass and titties. Okay.
Yeah, we're not fighting each other.
Throwing up them
Saucy
dukes.
Santana never said.
She didn't say all that.
Yeah.
She didn't say all that. Okay. She said. But yeah, the Pride lineup last year was a lot better. But we are super stoked this year for, drum roll please, Shy Girl.
Oh yes.
We
So
are
excited.
So ready for Shy Girl.
It's such a crazy, like it is a good lineup this year. We have there's also Bambi and LSDXOXO on that lineup, which I'm really excited about.
So I love you
I love
dearly.
a block party too.
Okay, yeah. Daytime block party. We need that.
Yeah.
I'm so stoked. So stoked.
I'm hoping we can make it. Saturday night we're going hard.
I don't care. Like, we doing it hard and then we doing it hard again on Sunday. Okay, do it
hard by FK Twigs.
But yeah,
FK Twigs would be a sickening.
don't even bring it up.
Pride.
Don't even do
headliner.
it to us. Don't even do it. Don't get my. If you know how I feel, like, why would you even say something like that? No, yeah, we needed her. We needed
She's
her
a little
so
too
bad.
expensive
I
for a
literally
city
talk
budget.
about every single day how FK Twigs was one of the best concerts I've ever been to my life.
I was talking about it today.
In my life.
I was literally talking about it today. It was insane. Like I felt like I ascended outside of my body.
No, genuinely, if I could go back to FK Twigs concert, I would.
Remember when people were what was that thing where shifting? Do you remember that in the pandemic?
No, what the fuck was that?
It was like people would like shift to another place. Like it would be like astral projecting kind of, but they were awake and they'd be like, here's how to shift to Hogwarts. Like they would like post like tutorials. Like, I'm being dead serious. I'm being dead serious. And it was like
trying
really-
so hard. I was really locked in on it too. I was like, yeah, girl, shifting.
The
You
pandemic was
gotta
a dark
be
time.
motherfucking kidding
I wasn't doing it. I wasn't partaking.
Right.
I was not.
Bro's like, I swear. No,
No, I was not shifting to Hogwarts,
That
but I
is
did come
insane.
across a couple
But
videos.
low-key, I would to get back to FK Twigs because they might have been onto something.
Yeah.
They might have been onto something.
Yeah.
No,
I
FK
think we were
was
so desperate to escape that it was just like, oh, I'm gonna
Anything.
shift myself to fucking Hogwarts is the first one because I remember people making videos like talking about that one.
Like,
You were kind of
please.
being mean about it because it was like kids doing it, and it was like, leave them be. Pandemic children,
I'm
you know.
bullying. I'm bullying. I'm sorry, that one took me out. Guys, I will be shifting back to FK Twigs in this moment. I'm sorry. No, but Twigs was the best concert ever, and if
and it was
she
so long, which I think was amazing. Like,
it was
I love,
genuinely
like a 2.5
show.
hour long show.
Genuinely a show, like a performance,
But
a
to
production.
have the stamina to like go on that long is so crazy.
I know SF ain't got the money to do that for us.
No,
They don't want to give us what we want. They don't.
I was so jealous of the Ariana Grande show in Oakland. She started her tour in the Bay, which is really crazy.
Yeah, I did hear that.
But
I also heard people was paying $500 something for them tickets. So,
like, hell no,
baby, the ponytail ain't worth it.
No,
It ain't worth it. It is not.
I saw someone posted that they spent, like, proudly, they were like, I spent $12,000 on my ticket.
Like, that's how much people be paying for, like, Beyonce. Like, girl.
Yeah.
Beyonce. Like, oh my God. Ariana. Like, I'm not. I just, personally, it's just not happening for me. It's not happening. But yeah, FK Twigs would be amazing on the lineup. But, you know, regardless, we're going to take what we got. And Pride Weekend's going to be amazing. I hope you're uplifting your super awesome gay friends, okay? As you should be.
Yeah, and if you're straight listening to this, you should send us some money.
You should literally, like, pay up.
Just a couple dollars so I can buy a drink.
Just a little bit. Okay.
It's gonna be an expensive weekend.
Give
okay?
Dada some funds. Okay.
Yeah.
Give Dada some funds.
It's expensive as fuck being gay. No one talks about. Well, no, I think people do talk about it.
Everybody talks about this. Especially out here in the city.
So expensive.
One of literally the queerest cities in the world. Like, and it's beautiful. I would not trade it. I would literally not trade it for anything else. But I also wish it was a little bit cheaper, guys. Give us a break.
Yeah,
give the gays a break,
it's just
please.
like gay people have very specific interests, and then you have to buy stuff for those interests, and then you have to have like 6 hobbies minimum if you're gay, like
genuine.
And you have to fund all of those hobbies, which are all very expensive. And then you have to like dress cunt, so then you have to spend money on clothes, and then like your face card can't decline, so then you have to.
Is how buttery my lobster is. No, but it's a hard life out here. It's definitely a hard life. But you know what? We're going to serve it all up to you on Pride Weekend, baby. We going to do it.
I'm not like ignoring the fact that it's like a huge privilege to be gay and be able to celebrate. And that's what the whole point of this is. To remember all the people that came before us and fought so hard for us to just have a weekend where we can turn with our friends and don't have to worry about
anything.
Fucking bullshit.
Genuinely about anything. And it's beautiful that we get to enjoy ourselves in the city, especially where we are so celebrated everywhere we go. The techies can't push us out. They can't push us out, baby. But remember what started. Remember who started it, babe. Okay.
With that, I have something to say.
Dun dun. Dun dun.
They have started. The techies are starting to infiltrate the queer spaces, which felt like one of the last safe thresholds that hadn't been crossed.
Real.
But they are starting to do AI face scanning at gay bars here in the city.
Which is something I was so shook to see and hear about. Like, I still don't know enough. AJ's going to educate me right now because I am at a loss for words that we're encouraging this in the Castro, especially in SF as queer individuals, allowing that sort of technology to be put into our spaces. What are we doing?
I'm already fearful of like meta glasses in the club. Like, I forget to think about that kind of thing, and I don't look for it really.
Oh, I do everywhere I go. When I was literally checking out a customer, I was like, she had on her meta glasses, and I was like, I don't know how they work, so I didn't know if she was recording me or not. But the first thing I asked before I even touched her items, I was like, is that recording? Are those recording? And she was like, oh no, Like you'd see like a little blinking light if it was recording, and I was
Some
like,
people tape the light is what I've heard. People will like paint over, like cover the light so that you can't
like
see.
that's just so disgusting. Like the most evil surveillance state that we are living in. Like,
especially in San Francisco, it feels like every 2 feet you walk, you're being surveilled
easily.
Like, it's so crazy because it's so casual and normal to see drones above you, like be at Dolores Park, which is like a very queer friendly, awesome, beautiful, magical park here.
Yes.
And you just look up and you see fucking drones, and that's just like a normal everyday thing. Like I don't even really double think about it.
No,
or think twice about it.
That's what I'm saying though. Like it's just so disappointing that's where we're living. But continue on this topic, because now I'm intrigued. Yeah. Intrigued in the sense that I'm not going to visit any of these places. Yeah. But how did we even get here?
Right. So I'm not going to name names, obviously, and I don't even know which bars are using it really and which ones aren't, but there's certain bars in the Castro that are implementing, like, when you go in, you have to get your face scanned as part of,
bitch, is this the airport? What the fuck are we doing?
Why the fuck even at the airport, I tell them, like, I opt out of that because it's just, like, it feels way too invasive.
Like, what do we even need that for in the Castro?
What purpose is it serving? Security?
Like,
what security is that bringing us? And someone said in the article, they were like, this is a great way to have a list of gay people. And that's, like, it's the worst time in the world to just have a list of targeted people. That's reminding me of what people were doing when it was like the beginning of like the Palestine stuff, and they made lists of people who were like pro-Palestine.
Yes.
And they had their faces and they were doxing them. Yes. And there was a website you could go on.
And there it is continued. It is something that literally has not left us to this day. Like who
knows what they could be using that data for?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, no. That's why I'm like disgusted that, you know, the people who are supposed to hold these spaces
it's so sacred. The queer club is so sacred to me.
Like the fact that we would even think to implement these things in our spaces is just so disappointing. Disgusting. It's very, very disappointing. Yeah. And especially during Pride Month, I'm like, girl, what are we doing? Literally, what are we doing?
I've never had a situation. I have been harassed at the club. I have dealt with fucked up shit at the club. There has never been a situation where I'm like, I think if we scanned faces at the beginning of this, I could resolve these problems.
And I do understand there's been a lot of crazy shit going on in the Castro. There's been, you know, an increase in like so many like violent altercations. We just had like a drunk driver crash into a parklet in the Castro. That, yeah. We've been, as someone, I work in the Castro, and so it's like seeing people like fighting all the time or doing this and doing that, people getting targeted. Like I understand that it doesn't feel safe. Like some places don't feel safe in the Castro right now, but implementing and using AI technology, which is what we have been fighting against and keeping out of our spaces, implementing that because of this, like we got to do better.
Surveillance feels so anti-community.
Exactly.
Like there's no reason. We keep us safe. I trust the bouncer to keep me safe. I trust the staff to keep me safe. There have been times where I've had to tell like someone that I'm feeling unsafe, and like I trust in the people around me. I'm not trusting the software.
Exactly.
You can't rely on it.
I'm not relying on AI to protect me from me beating somebody's ass if they say something crazy. Like, girl, what the AI gonna do? It gonna jump out the screen and be like, beep, 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 beep. Like, girl, it's not doing nothing. Right. Like, wow, you got his face and you're never gonna be able to find him again, probably.
They're trying to replace duking it out.
That's what I'm saying. Let's bring back beating ass. How about that? Let's bring back whooping tricks. How about that? Hurting somebody. Putting a pause on someone. Because I'll do it easily. I will. Yeah. I'm not gonna rely on AI to do it for me. So during Pride Month, guys, we're disappointed. We're sad. But, you know.
Do better to all these places. And I know that these AI companies are probably paying the clubs
like easily
to do it.
Easily to implement these things.
You know, they have these incentives, but it's so anti-community.
No, yeah.
In so many ways.
Boo. Yuck. Freaking yuck. We hate that. But we love being gay. I'm just like... There's so much more joyous things happening, but that is something, information that needs to be shared and spread, because if you're going out in these areas, like, know what you're getting into, know how people are
It's just like, it's frustrating to me because I feel like a lot of people see San Francisco, like when you drive into San Francisco, you see all these AI billboards, and like a lot of people have this perception that it is AI city, and I feel like the life we live in this city is so beautiful and so joyous and so removed from that.
Oh yeah, they're trying to literally take everything away from us.
Yeah, and it's finally, this is the closest I feel like it's getting to my personal circle, and it's freaking me out. Like,
exactly, yeah.
It's so fucked up.
Because SF is so much more than what the tech bros have tried to take and spread about.
I don't want to be a
city.
guinea pig for your fucking AI bullshit.
And there's already so much. We already are surveilled every single day by Waymos, by these self-driving cars, by all these things. Every time you walk past one, baby, they got you in that system easily. They can go back, find that car, find you on their cameras, and just like that, it's so simple, you know. So we're already seeing that every day, and so to have that in our queer spaces, it's loser energy. I hate it. I literally hate it.
Without a fight. We're not going down without a fight.
At all. But one thing I have been loving more of in the Castro, at least, is a lot more diverse parties for all of the LGBTQIA plus individuals. Because historically, obviously, Castro has been gay male focused, you know, and
white gay male focused.
Speak on it, but exactly, say the truth. But I've been loving, living, laughing for all of the amazing parties that people have been putting on, promoters, DJs, everyone coming together as a collective to host amazing events.
Yeah, I think across the board, like all across the country, I'm seeing really crazy, insane pride events, and I feel like it is in response. It is this like resistance.
Antithesis. 10,000%.
It feels like there's a different ethos behind partying now. Like it feels like it is a form of resistance, more so than it ever has been. Yes,
and I've been loving, like, obviously in SF it's amazing. In New York there's been amazing events. There's been just across the board. I've kind of been envious. I'm like, girl, I wish I could book a flight right now and go all around to every city. That's what I'm saying. Pride. One day, every single city, new city.
We need like a Pride World Tour where it's like we do a different city like every weekend.
So if you guys want to donate to our GoFundMe, we're gonna put the link in the screen right here.
Literally, we're on a world tour, because not even just in this country. Like I want to go to other countries and experience Pride also.
Euro winter, Euro summer. It would just be amazing. Hashtag amazing. But yeah, we've been loving it. We're actually hosting a lesbian movie night tomorrow, which is going to be really, really awesome with our perfect squad. Shout out squad. We love you so dearly. Hearts.
Yes.
But yeah, I feel like Pride is we live this every day, you know, but it's just extra special when you have so many people to celebrate with. And, you know, there's not a lot of people who there's a lot of people who get to celebrate, but there's not a lot of people who are surrounded by as many friends of theirs that are queer and get to have these experiences. We're very lucky, very privileged. I am grateful every single day that this is my life, and I send love to all those who don't get to have that. Yeah. But we see you. We love you, girl. We're throwing that butt for you.
Literally.
Okay, we shaking that butt. We shaking that butt.
Yeah. Going back to like what you were saying about like the Castro being like historically white man and like these parties being historically like white male. I feel like, okay, so I was talking to a white man who was partying in the 90s.
Oh, I know a white man.
Oh, I know a white man. Please no. We all know so many. Rip. But he's really cool though. He was like a DJ from the 80s till now.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And he was telling me that like parties nowadays, I was like, what's the biggest difference between the 90s and now? Because everyone seems to have this nostalgic mindset of like the 90s were where it was at, you know, the parties were so much better. And he was like, the parties back then were never as diverse as right now.
Oh, easy.
He was like, these parties are so many different kinds of people, like sexual orientation, gender, race, like it's just like we're at a point where we're able to celebrate that, thankfully, like here at least.
And I feel like, I don't know if it was us I was having the conversation, or it might have been somebody else I was talking to, and we were talking about how in different subcultures of like emo, goth, or like all of these different subcultures, like it was very, very strict back in the back in the 90s or like early 2000s. It was really strict, like you had to adhere to these subculture standards. And I feel like in the queer community it's very similar. It was very similar back in the 90s and the 2000s, you know, like you had, like, if you were there were non-binary and trans people, obviously, but like it was really like gay man, you have to be gay man, or lesbian woman, you know, you're not
so much more like a cycle.
Everything was policed. Everything was so policed, even in the queer community. And
it feels so much more like a I know everyone says sexuality is a spectrum, but it feels actually like we can see the spectrum.
Actively dismantling
you know that
it.
audio that's like the twinks are turning, or no, the bears are turning into otters, the otters are turning into twinks, and the twinks are turning into dolls.
That's what the pipelines are real. The pipelines are, and I love to see it. I want us to be as gender fucked as possible.
Yeah.
Like, as someone who is gender fucked every single day of my life, you know, like I just encourage it more and more and more. Like, you don't see a lot of trans you say trans non-binary 3 times to like a Victorian child and they would literally just like disintegrate into fucking thin air, because it has
even
been
just like probably the gay community of like earlier times.
Yes, our elders, like trans non-binary, they're like, girl, we don't even know what the fuck you're saying, like, literally. You know. And that's why, like, I love living my life as confusing as, like, you know, as possible. Like, I feel like labels carry such little weight now, I feel like, compared to historically. At least in my experience. 10,000%. I feel like maybe in the gay male community it might be a little bit different, but for us across the gender sexuality spectrum who don't adhere to any of that, like, it just doesn't really matter, you know? It doesn't matter at all. And I love that's the life we lead, you know, and I promote it every single day. And that's something we were going to talk about too, touch on, was, you know, stereotypes in the queer community and like ruining gender roles and stereotypes in the queer community, ruining everything fun and awesome.
Yeah, specifically what I wanted to talk about was like in the lesbian community, I feel like we have just reinvented gender under masc and femme, and they feel like very strict roles that you're expected to adhere to. And it just feels like if you want to date a man, like, I'm a lesbian because I don't want to date a man, but it feels like some lesbians center the gender roles so much that you might as well be straight.
You might as well go and date a man, girl.
Yeah.
Like, you putting all this pressure on your partner for what? Because they like to wear a couple of boy clothes. They like to look a little mask. Like, I don't understand. Like, for me, especially as somebody who's like, I'm on testosterone, I'm non-binary, I do what I want when it comes to how I like to present myself, masc, femme, or whatever in between, you know. And a lot of times, because people see that I do have a touch of masculinity in me, or I do decide to dress a certain way, or that I'm on T or whatever, they just immediately think, so you gonna be the boy.
Yeah.
So you the boy?
That's what I'm trying to get at.
So you the boy, like, and I'm the girl.
Yes.
And I'm like, babe, I thought the whole point of us being gay was for that not to be a thing. Like, I'm confused.
I feel like there's a lack of wokeness around just being open in your gender expression.
Even wokeness, if you don't identify for one, like, but two, like, girl, you know your history. You know what the fuck is going on right now. What are we doing? Now you're just being ignorant, and now you're just being dumb, and now I'm bored. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's so simple at the fact that, like, you know, as a queer person, that we can break these things down. We can move beyond these things, yet you choose to adhere to these stereotypes in these queer relationships and these queer dynamics, you know.
I just feel like I've seen like masc lesbians, mainly online, just embody all the worst parts of being a man. Like, they're like, oh yeah, I'm a fuck boy, like I'm a player, like whatever the fuck, and wearing ugly ass fucking clothes. First of all, you don't need to dress like
bitch,
an ugly
you need
boy.
to worry about your drip before you worry about being a fuck boy. Who you gonna fuck as a boy? Who you gonna fuck as a boy? Girl, you ain't fucking nobody looking like that. So now what? Now what? Like, that's the shit that be pissing me off. Be the most chopped people. That's the chopped people talking about some fuck boy. Like, girl, get out my motherfucking face right now. Please get out my face.
They're cracking up behind the camera right now.
Because I just can't take it. Like, it'd be the one person. It'd be so many people quick to be like, what's a trans non-binary to me? Meanwhile, you got the fuggliest outfit I ever seen in my life on. Bitch, you got bigger things to worry about. Bigger fish to fry.
Learn how to dress before you come for my fucking gender,
That's
bitch.
what I'm saying, girl. Like, I just can't deal with it. I can't. And one thing we talk about all the time, too, is how, like, I know in a lot of relationships, dynamics, and everything, I am, like, obviously more of a caretaker, kind of a little bit more of a dominant person in my relationships, and people tie that in with my gender expression, which is like, oh, like, you know, you like to be masculine sometimes, or you're on T, da da da. So, and I also like to be a little more dominant and giving in a relationship. So they're immediately like, boy, baby, I'm princess. I'm princess. I'm Princess Dada. I am Princess Dada, and I'm gonna say it every time.
It confuses people because people can't wrap their head around that. Like, even when you have released yourself of, like, being with, you know, the opposite gender, you still don't release yourself of gender as an entire concept.
Exactly. You choose to still adhere to all of these things that we have literally broken down over and over again to y'all that it's not real. It's not real, babe.
Yeah.
Nobody gonna be the boy.
Nobody gonna be the boy, and that's okay. And that's okay. We don't need someone to be the boy.
We don't need it, guys. At the end of the day, we do not need that shit.
Yeah, that's the whole point. But yeah, Ty, my partner behind the camera, is part of the reason why, like, I have really, like, realized this, because a lot of people, because Ty is masculine presenting, a lot of people assume that Ty boy. Ty gonna take care of everyone. Ty boy.
Ty gonna
lift heavy thing.
Ty gonna lift.
Ty gonna kill bug. Ty's shaking their head behind the camera right now because they
already know. They already
princess.
Know.
That's a princess right there. That's a princess to you, baby.
I'm literally twirling my bust down like this every time. If somebody says something cute to me, like, oh, yeah. Like, you know what I mean? Like, girl, I'm never gonna be. I'm not gonna be like this weird standard that you want
yeah
me to be,
they just like, project their, like, own, I don't know, it's ingrained so deep, and I understand that it's ingrained very deep, because, like, from the time that we are born, they're like, you are this is how your
blue
gender
boy,
acts.
Pink
girl or
girl.
Boy, pink girl,
transmaxed.
But free yourself. When you free yourself from those expectations, you will become so much more queer, you will become so much more joyous, you will get to partake in your community so much more.
That's what I'm saying.
It's just like, why restrict yourself with a label? And I understand that there is some, like, liberation from, like, oh, like, I identified as a woman for so long and now I'm a lesbian and I can explore masculinity and I can be, you know, but it's like, we don't need to embody the toxic masculine traits in that exploration, and we don't have to hold on to even the gender roles.
Exploring your gender could be, it's just such a beautiful, like, vulnerable, like, loving thing you can do for yourself. It's such something to cherish, you know. It's something to just, like, keep so close to your heart. And, you know, when you decide to, like, put these stereotypes on yourself, you're invalidating everything that you have chosen to explore about yourself. You are literally, like, giving yourself a guideline when the whole point of exploring your gender is to do exactly opposite of that, you know. And so it's like, you every day you are choosing to just be like, well, the world says I gotta be a boy, so guess I'm gonna be the boy.
Since I'm a lesbian, I have to act like boy. Like,
I gotta dress like boy. That is so. Oh my god, that's so funny though. There's, like, a trend going on where queer people are showing, like, they'll be the most femme person you've seen, and they're like, me when I discovered I was a lesbian, I thought I had to dress like a stud.
That happened to me. I was shopping in the little boy section.
Ain't no way. I could never
I'm the most, like, like, no, I was literally shopping in, like, the little boys section of, like, Old Navy. Like,
put the chinos down. Put the chinos down. Put the polo down.
A photo, but I'm not putting that. Y'all will not see that.
Please bring me there. Show me.
I'll show you after we're done recording. I'm not putting it on the internet.
Archive.
Maybe one day.
But that's what I mean. Like, we go through this as queer people. But
that was me at 12.
That's what I'm
saying.
Like,
you don't need to carry that into your adulthood. Like, it's beautiful if you're. I'm not trying to invalidate mask lesbians. I feel like that's kind of, I don't want that to be, like, what I'm coming across as. But it's like also be open to not having to just embody masculinity.
Yeah.
You have to be you know, a little more open to like
I feel
the
like
gender
it's
spectrum
just
can be so
fluid,
wide.
you know, it's very fluid, you know.
Yeah.
And like if you know yourself and you know that like you want to be like you want to present masculinely, like then you know that about yourself.
Yeah.
But you can also know that you are free to express and be who you are in every sense.
Fully.
And there's no guidelines because you are a lesbian or
Yeah.
you are pansexual or you are non-binary or you are this, like, you know, there's just so much
there's these
more
subconscious stereotypes that I feel like we can get stuck in trying to embody, and I think we all need to free ourselves of that this Pride Month.
easily. I'm like, every single time I step outside the house, I aim to confuse. I aim to
I think you're successful in that.
Very, like very, very much so.
successful in that.
Easily. Like
Yeah.
and that's what I love. I go outside sometimes when I'm ringing up customers or something, they'll be like, "Oh, what's good, boss?" And I'll be like, "Oh, tight shit, yeah." But then other people be like, "Hey, sweetie pie, like how are you?" And I'm like, "Hey, y'all, like
Yeah.
what's up?" Like, you know what I mean? I love that.
It's so beautiful.
I love that you do not. And people sometimes will be like, "Oh my God, I didn't mean to be like, what's good, bro, or what's good, dude? Like, hey, man, you know." And I'll be like, "Girl, you not hurting nobody's feelings. Like, that was the goal." Like, you know what I mean? I live for that. I'm so in touch with both my masculinity and my femininity that it's just like it's a beautiful blend for me. And I celebrated every single Pride Month because it took a lot for me to get here. I did not, you know, I was not shown so much when I was a child. You know, I didn't have as many like queer people in my life. I didn't have these examples. I was on the internet, okay, trying to relate and find people who looked and were like me, you know.
Yeah.
So it's taken such a long progression of understanding, knowing, and loving myself and coming to terms with who I am. And it's never going to stop, you know, like who I am this year, who I am right now in this moment may change in the next 2 weeks, you know what I mean? And that's the beauty of gender and sexuality being something that is personal to yourself, you know. It doesn't have to it doesn't need to go beyond you, you know. It's what's important, or it doesn't need to go beyond you. It's what's important to you, you know. And so that's why I'm like,
you don't have to explain it to anyone
exactly
else.
You know, I don't need to break it down. I really don't give a fuck to break it down. That's why like people in my life who choose not to accept me as I am, I'm like, girl, okay, next. Because my bestie over here gonna be like, yeah, that's Princess Dada, now what? Like, you know. And it's gonna be real simple, real easy, you know. There are people in your life who will choose to love you wholeheartedly, and if they don't, girl, you better do it yourself. You better do it yourself. And that's what I learned at the end of the day. It's something that literally, like, every day I wake up and I choose myself in every aspect, every form as a queer person, because a lot of times people won't show up for you in this world. So do it for yourself, babe. Do it for your motherfucking self. Okay.
No.
And we love that. I love being so awesomely queer. It's so epic.
Yeah.
Super epic.
Gay in more ways than one. Gay in all the ways.
Every way.
In every aspect.
Every single way.
Gay cubed.
Gay pilled. Queer pilled. Queer max.
Queer max.
Trans max.
Yeah.
I love.
What else do you have on your mind this Pride Month?
This Pride Month.
This fine Pride Month.
Okay, we were talking about our queer alter egos.
Oh my gosh, yes. Okay. We were saying, like, if we weren't whatever letter of the alphabet we are, what would we be? Like, what would our identity be if we weren't how we identify?
By now. And I would easily be a butch queen. Like, I always say I would be a butch queen. Like, in my mind, when I see myself, I would be like a very masculine cis man, but with like heavy fag set. Super femme, super like silly fun. Like, I would be ripped. Like, I would clearly be super ripped. Like, I would just be like, ooh. But I would just be like Princess Dada still. Like, literally Princess Dada still in a different body. In a different body. Like, that's it. And I live for that. I literally live for it. I love in a different world, in a different time, in a different place. Please. Take me there, bring me there. Bring me there, please. I love that we can have these like combos as queer people though, because literally we are speaking a whole different language.
I know. Some of y'all are probably really confused right now, and I'm not gonna explain it to you. You'll just have to like try to translate.
That's one thing we were also talking about too, how our world is genuinely so like,
we live in a bubble, and it's a beautiful rainbow,
and we have done
bubble. So
much to make that our lives.
Yeah.
You know, like when I talk to other of like my straight coworkers, or like, you know, I think I said one time I said like something about trade or something, and they were like what do you mean, like trading, like day trading, dude? Like, and I was like like, it's very clear we live in two different sections of the world, babe. Like, it's so very clear, and I love the world that I done built. Okay, I
don't think it has to be for everyone. I don't think straight people have to I don't think queer people owe it to straight people to have them
understand. I don't really care if you understand or not.
I don't care. I don't. Yeah, I don't care if you know what trade is. You probably do, though. You probably do, though.
It's so funny.
And it's so interesting how much of like straight language has come from queer languages, like what started in predominantly queer
emphasis
spaces.
On black queer spaces,
because ballroom, black ballroom spaces.
That's what I'm saying. Like, baby, this all started from right here, babe. And that's why I'm like, when I hear straight people using like queer black dialect, I'm just like, guys, hang the towel the fuck up, okay?
It's just so interesting because like words like slay got so far from where they originated. Like, it's easily. Like that meant like you were serving, but in a sense, I feel like as a queer person in that way, like we are low-key ahead of the curve most of the time with trends, with fashion, with everything.
It's always
because
been
queer
like
people
that.
had no other choice.
Exactly.
Like, it's like we had to build our own culture and community, and in that we shifted
self-expression was everything and is everything and will always be everything to the queer community. And that's where you get your biggest inspiration from, you know, is how we choose to unapologetically be ourselves while y'all are just trying to follow
into it. Like, you already have to unapologetically be queer. Might as well have fucking dyed hair and hella piercings.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Might as well make cool shit
easily. Is Domo gay or is Domo straight?
Domo's gay as look at him. You take one good look at my son and tell me he's not gay.
No, easily. I say I have a gay son and a thought daughter.
Yes, you do.
Both queer.
Well, I'll answer a picture if I remember.
Please, my baby.
Yeah,
it's my baby.
No, Cloud's cat, y'all don't understand. When you start petting her, she puts her ass in the. She like arches.
She
it
literally
like,
is a thought. She's
me,
like, yeah. She easy for everybody. Easy for everybody. No,
because she was spayed while she was in heat.
Yeah, she was spayed while she was in heat, and that's why she immediately pansexual. Boom, just like that. Dubbed pansexual. Like, damn,
I was decided for her.
Literally before she could even think, bro. Like, it was so easy.
She's so cute. I love her. Yeah, Domo is very gay. He gives me twink vibes.
He deep in it right now. He deep in it. He talking about in it.
And those good scratches.
Well, we just wanted to get on here and have a good little yap for Pride. Yeah. These are conversations we've been having a lot of, because every time Pride comes around every year, it just forces you to just like look back and think about your life and how far you've come as a queer person in a very, very scary, evil world right now.
So scary,
and
so dark.
It's important to be having conversations like these with your friends, especially as young people, young queer people who can make a difference, and, you know, also just be ourselves, you know, be able to live in this world and be able to talk about these things, because there's a lot of people who aren't able to. And
y'all take up space on the airwaves with your homophobic podcasts, but we're here to cancel y'all.
That's what I'm saying. And we are so happy to get to share a little slice of our brains during this Pride Month and show some love and just yap. Literally just yap.
We're going to be turning up. So.
Yes. So we are hoping that you are going to have an amazing Pride, that you're going to be chopping it up with your homegirls, home days, home gays, all of the above, and that you have a safe and amazing Pride, and you take care of all of those around you, especially real deep in your community, baby. Okay? Community. We as gay people are nothing without community. And that's all we wanted to yap about today, okay? Yep. And so we're going to give a little thank you to all of those who have came before us, our queer elders who have passed, present, future, every single one of you. We love you. We wish you a happy Pride.
Love the gays.
We love the gays.
I think of that video Cat's Eye where they're like, we
We
love
love the gays. We love the gays.
Yeah.
No, but seriously, we love you guys so much. Happy fucking Pride. Go shake some motherfucking
Go buy
ass.
a gay person a drink.
Okay.
Go buy a gay person a drink.
Go turn the fuck up for Pride. We love you so much. You were on the guest list today, and we're going to see you next week.
We'll see you next week.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Deuces.